Hello everyone, this is me, Mr. Dalek JD, and welcome to the full Easter egg tutorial, all the steps for Shangri-La. So what you want to do is make sure the power is on, because if the power is not turned on, then you cannot do the eclipse, and the eclipse is one of the most crucial parts of the Easter egg, because you can't start without it, and you have to start the eclipse every time you do a step towards this Easter egg. So what you want to do is, once you've done that, you want to make your way to the start of the map, and there will be 4 stones in the corners of this little square area, I guess you could describe it as that. And you want to get 4 players, and each player allocates a stone, and you have to press the X on them at the exact same time, and that will activate the eclipse. Now you want to press X on this stone here, and the area I'm at, which is next to the MPL, there'll be stepping stones that spawn, and there'll also be stepping stones next to the mud temple and across the bridge. And basically what you want to do is, where I am right now, you want the person to step on a stone and read out what the symbol is. Now they step off it once they've read it, and then the players that are near the bridge and mud temple have to step on these stones until they find the corresponding symbol that the guy in the room I'm in mentioned. But you can't have more than more than one person stepping on a stone at one time, because otherwise they will reset and you'll have to do all the stepping stones again. So there is 12 stepping stones in total, and shouldn't take you too long to get them. And once you've done that, you will know you've done it right, because you'll hear the guy talking, the guy that's trapped that we're trying to save here. So I'll be back in a second.
There is some kind of crystal rising from the floor.
Look, a focusing crystal. I was wondering where they were.
There's a passageway below. We have to push off.
Thanks.
Right, once you've done that part, you want to go back to the start of the map, and it will turn back to daylight. And what we want to do is activate the eclipse once again, and this will be step 2. Now the next part is, you want to make your way to the other side of the spawn this time, and go through this way, through the mud temple, and go down the water slide. Now 3 players can go down the slide, 4 players can go down the slide. It doesn't really matter, it could be 3 or 4, but what I found is, you want to slide down the slide, and then don't move your controller, don't move forwards or backwards, just look around, because there's a weird glitch where we walked onto it, and it wasn't sensing that we were on this gate, stone place, whatever we're supposed to be standing on. So what we want to do is just have 3 or 4 people slide down the slide, and once they've added the weight that is needed, you'll hear the guy say, and it'll go back to daylight. Once this happens, you want to go back to the start of the map and activate the eclipse once again. And what you want to make sure you do is make sure you have the baby gun, because this part you'll need it, and as long as you make some crawlers so you can do the stuff at the end of the round, this will be perfectly fine. You'll see there's a meteor that has hit the top of this part next to the water slide. You want to get it down with a grenade or a ray gun, and you want to shrink it with this baby gun. And now once you shrunk it, you want to knife it, and it will roll its way down the water slide, and then you want to follow it, and it will automatically roll onto this water geyser that is in the corner of this room. And once you've done that, you just want to stand on the water geyser, and it will shoot you up, and it will also shoot the crystal onto its plinth. So that is 2 focusing crystals now.
Bye-bye, crystal. I think we did that right. Not sure. Maybe.
So once you've done that part, this next part is quite annoying, but just to get away from it, what you want to make sure is you have the baby gun upgraded sometime before you finish this Easter egg. So we suggest you do it now, or just get enough points by just playing the rounds, and making sure the person with the baby gun prioritizes the kill so they can get the maximum amount of points. Now, there are 4 stepping stones around the map, 1 here across the bridge, there's 1 in the spawn area, 1 in this where the MPL is. If you go down, there's a little cave, and there's a stepping stone there, and the last stepping stone is right in between the 2 power switches. Now once all 4 players are standing on the stones, the pack-a-punch will be open, so just make yourself back to the spawn, get up to the pack-a-punch, and upgrade the shrink ray. Now it costs 5,000 points to pack-a-punch if you don't know already, so make sure you save up them points. So without further ado, let's begin the next bit. So you want to activate the Easter egg. And this next part is really confusing, so what you want to do is make sure you have a napalm zombie. Either save it so that you have one at the end of the round as well as a crawler, or just play the rounds until you get a napalm zombie. You want to come over to this part of the cave and spin the wheel until the guy says that this has fixed the gas, and the walls are apparently caving in, and this is where the napalm zombie will come in handy. So the napalm zombie spawns every 2 rounds, so make sure when one spawns you are away from it, as far away as possible. I suggest running away from it and just killing all the zombies and making a crawler, so in that way you will only have to deal with the crawler and the napalm. But what you want to do is lead the napalm zombie to the start right here, right where the MPL is, because there are these gas leaks, as you can see there. They're on the wall, and as the napalm zombie walks past them, it will set the gas on fire, and it's very flammable, so it will light on fire. And you want to lead the zombie all the way from the top here, all the way to the power room, as there are some gas leaks all the way across there. And once you've done that, you'll have to. You'll know you've done it when the napalm zombie has managed to get into the power room. But once you've done that, you want to make your way back round. You want to kind of avoid the zombie so it doesn't get you. And you want to go back to where the gas valve was, and there'll be a lever next to it. And you'll be able to pull that down once all the gas pipes have been lit on fire. So that's when you know you've done it right. But make sure you don't kill the napalm zombie, because it will come in handy for the next step.
We are going to die!
That did it!
Let's get out of here before spikes shoot out of the walls and a lava!
So right, the next part, after you've it's been set back to daytime and you've gone to the spawn and activated the eclipse once again, you will have to go to the power room, and you'll see on the walls near there'll be some new claymores called spike mores. Now you'll need to buy these spike mores, as these are part of the Easter egg. So what you want to do is you want to go through the mud temple, down the bridge, and you will find this cave. Now in this cave there are 4 holes in the wall where the water can shoot out of. Now once you've made your way there, there will be a where the big waterfall is underneath the cave. There will be a reservoir, and there'll be a little brick here which says "Don't hold X." You want to press that, and then what you want to do then is you want to place these spike mores where the holes in the wall are. And now once you've you'll see there are 4 holes, and you want to make sure there's a spike more facing each one. And now once that's happened, you just got to get the napalm zombie to walk towards here, and as he walks past these spike mores, he'll let them off, and the spikes will stick into these holes, and and they will be blocked up. And once that is finished, you will have to press that X on the reservoir, and it will be done, because you won't be able to no water will able to come out of these holes because we've just blocked them off.
Spikes have got some holes! Joy!
Blocked all of the holes. What now?
We did it! It's the top! This is so much fun.
So once you've done that, it will turn back to daylight, and you'll have to go over and activate the eclipse once again. I know this may get quite annoying, but you can kill the napalm now. You don't need it anymore, but make sure you keep the crawler, of course. Now you want to activate the eclipse once again, right about now. There we go. And these panels will show up on the map. There are 12 of them again. They're exactly like the stepping stones. And I've done the duty of knifing every single one to show you where the locations are. But due to limitations on the YouTube upload and how long a video can be, like the maximum limit is 15 minutes, I have to shorten this a bit. But there is some in the spawn room. There's some in the mud temple and just outside of it. And there are also some in the minecart area, and there are also some underneath where these two geysers are. There's one geyser in the spawn room, and there's another geyser just next to the minecart area here. Now these are quite well hidden, but if you look at the locations here, you'll be able to find them pretty easily. There's one cheeky little one hiding in the power room. But I haven't seen a full tutorial which has shown all these parts, because this was quite annoying to get to, because most people don't really show where all of these panels are. So I just thought I'd make it a bit easier for you guys. Now once you've done that, you'll want to come over to the minecart, and there will be a weird umbrella sort of thing that is spawned outside the map, and you can throw a Semtex, you can throw a grenade or a monkey bomb to explode it. And you'll know it's worked because they will say, oh, I think that worked, and it will go back to daytime. So we are just going to do that right now.
That worked.
See, there we go. And when it turns back into daytime, come over next to the hut here, and there'll be a radio. And you want to listen to that radio because it will give us a code. And this code is what's needed for the next part. So you want to activate the eclipse again. And what you want to do is you want to come over to this mud room now, and you want to use the code that was given on the radio for these dials. Now the code was 11634. So this one, I can't exactly tell because my Sony Vegas is lagging. That's a 4. That's the number 4. I can't tell what that one was. I think it was a 3. You have to. You'll have to excuse me, but the preview screen is lagging like hell. But 16134, it's not that difficult to work out. You just see that the dots equal a 1 each, so that's a 4, a 3. I think this one is the big 16. See what I've done there? Oh, never mind, I'm terrible. Yeah, I managed to get that wrong, but yeah, that's a 16, and this is the 1. And once you do that, you'll know it's worked, because you'll say, ah, we got that right, and it will go back to daytime. And now we can begin the last and final step. So what I'm going to do is activate the eclipse one more time, and there'll... Oh yeah, just before we do so, there is a radio that is spawned underneath the temple. You want to make sure you activate that. And now you want to activate the eclipse, and there are 8 gongs around the map. Now only 4 of them you'll actually need to activate, and you'll know these have worked because when you hit them, they will just make a simple sound. They won't have a weird boo. So if you hear a weird boo, then the crystal lights will turn red, and you'll know that you've got them wrong. So it's randomizes every time you play, so you have to look yourself to find the gongs that do work. But once you have hit all 4 gongs that do work, you want to shoot this middle crystal with the baby gun, and what will happen is it will drop some dynamite. Now when you do shoot this crystal, or whoever does shoot the crystal, make sure that they hold X so they can catch the dynamite that falls right about here. Your character will say he's got the dynamite, and then you want to come back into the spawn and shoot this crystal here. And now it will bounce off, and it will... And that crystal you see there will hit the massive meteor and destroy it, and there we go. Yeah, that's why you need the gun Pack-a-Punch. And now once that's happened, it will turn... You will have to go up to the Pack-a-Punch, and you'll have to give them the dynamite. Now if the Pack-a-Punch isn't available straight away, you have to open it up by doing the stepping stones again. Once you pass over the dynamite, they'll push you off the Pack-a-Punch because they're blowing it up. and now you want to activate the Pack-a-Punch again by stepping on the stepping stones, and then you can just walk up and get the focusing stone, and there you go, you get your 75G, you get all the perks and everything. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Feel free to hit the like button and comment for more.